Hi guys! This time I bought a new tripod so that my camera can stand on something. I bought a new SD card because I didn't have an SD card dedicated to this camera. I bought a Class 10 SD card, if that makes any sense. Is it any difference between the Class 4, the Class 6 and the Class 10 SD cards? Does anyone know? I don't know. My dad recommended Class 10 anyway, so Class 10 it was. As long as I can remember, I think my memory started when I was 3 years old or 4 years old. That's my earliest memories of life. The early 90s. We had a computer, the big ones. I had so many games on this computer. I wish I had it still, but it was given away to some neighbors of ours. I think my dad gave it away. I don't really remember because it's so long ago. You know, when you're playing games when you're little and you don't remember the name of the games, you just remember things from the games, like you just remember small pictures of it, kind of like in one of your oldest memories. It's really vaguely, you remember like you were playing an airplane game or a driving game and you love these games to death when you were a kid. And then you grow up and then you kind of forget what were the names of these games, and I have found out what most of them are called. It's so weird to look at them. It's like so weird to look at them in YouTube videos when I'm searching the name of the game. Some months ago I found a really old game that I had forgotten what the name of it was, and I found it out by googling old DOS games, DOS games, how do you say that? And I found Blade Warrior. I played that game to death when I was little. It was so dark, so mysterious. You have no explanation for it. Just the atmosphere, the feeling. It was really scary actually. I played it and played it. The memories of that game are so vaguely because I think I was probably too young to play that game anyway, but I played it like a lot, and it looks really good even to this day, I think. I am almost positive, sure that no one remembers that game or have even heard of it ever. It's just a weird thing. Really weird memory. Another game that's not so vaguely in my memory, of course, because I was probably a little older when I played this game. Ducktales. From the 90s, the Ducktales with Onkel Skrue, like Scrooge, anyway. Played it a lot with my sister. I wish I could play it again, but I can't seem to figure out how to get old games to work. I was on torrent and I tried to download a torrent that said like 700 old DOS games, just click and play, and I was like, this seems too fantastic to be true. Downloaded the torrent and tried everything I could, and I even got someone to look into it. I can't seem to find a way to play these old DOS games on a current, like, PC. I have Windows 7, I think. So if anyone knows how I can get to play old DOS games again on my current PC, I would be really happy. If someone could help me with this, do I need an emulator? How do I install everything? I want someone to help me with that, and you can send me a message to my Facebook or anything. I really want to play these old DOS games again. Also, since we're already going down this like kind of memory lane and old computer DOS games in the 90s anyway, I want to mention my all-time back then anyway. I don't know all-time right now, probably not, but all-time back when I was growing up. It was my favorite game of all time when I was 8, I think. If I'm not too mistaken right now, I think it was released in 1994. Anyway, my dad, back then when me and my sisters and stuff lived with my mom and dad and like family and all that, my dad traveled a lot with his job, and at those times when he got home he had presents for his daughters, and he gave me the big box with King's Quest VII. I believe I was 4 or 5 years old. King's Quest VII, The Princeless Bride. And that is one of my earliest memories of truly being immersed into a game in that kind of way. It was fantastic. Graphics was fantastic. It was really difficult game anyway. We never really completed it. I don't know if many people have heard of King's Quest anyway. When I googled it, I see that they are releasing a new King's Quest, like 9, and it's 3D and stuff. I am curious about it, but I don't think anything can beat King's Quest VII and what that game is to me. I have to go to work in 20 minutes. I am recording this video early morning before I'm going to work, so yeah, there you go. I think this will be a kind of a DOS games series because I made a list of all the games that I played on this old computer I had when I was 4 or 5. The first car game I played in my life was Stunts. This is also a game I really want to play now. I haven't played it since I was that age, either. Really want to play these games. Help me with this. I also remember like Ski Free. Everyone had that on their computer. Everyone knows Ski Free. Just thought I'd mention it. And I have a bunch of other games I really wanted to talk about. I will take that in a part 2 kind of video, I think, so that this video doesn't get too long. Anyway, I have to go to work now, go down and drive.